Nanwani, the visionary entrepreneur who has been a little an inspiration for so many generations together. We have him, so welcome to you, sir. We request you to please have your seat. We are about to begin with the show.
Talk about the company, so that I'll definitely do.
The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Firstly, to all our beloved channel partners, thank you so much for being a part of this event, and thank you so much for being such patient with us considering the rain and other stuff. You've taken your valuable time and you've been patient enough. Thank you so much. So moving on to, I would just like to give a small brief about our company and our chairman. As my guest, she clearly mentioned about Sammy Nanwani, how his journey began. So basically, our chairman started with a textile business. Later on, his passion pursued him while acquiring a lot of lands, and then he wanted to start something as a most visionary entrepreneur, because land, as we know today, is more than gold. And he had a crazy vision that he wanted to inspire everyone. So earlier, it started as an amusement park. Later on, he thought, why don't I do a sort of an integrated township projects wherein we are partnered with developers like Embassy, Godrej, Purvankara, and Assets. But our chairman didn't stop there. He's like, rather than me being a land bank owner, why don't I do a project for myself as a brand? Since he had a crazy vision in terms of the development, and I'm not sure that majority would have visited our phase 1 project, which is Sammy's Beverly Hills. It was inspired through a lot of things, especially since our chairman, he is very fond of having a green space. He thought, why don't I do it for myself? And it's a very niche target audience.
Just to look at this property, it's so beautiful. The one thing that my mom always told me, how beautiful Bangalore was back then. It used to be called as Garden City, Green City. And from the moment I've entered in this property, and till now, wherever they took me around, the Central Park, and even from the entrance, you see a lot of nature, there's greenery around. I think that's one of the best thing that I've seen in this property. Yeah.
I mean, the moment we enter from the highway, you forget Bangalore. It's like full of green, you move inside, it's a township, it's just like a township. You have your entire city inside a city. So that's how it feels like. I mean, I think it's a great opportunity. As we were talking about them, like after the COVID, 50% there was a raise in the real estate. I guess now it's the right time for you. And with the youngest age, and you being the princess now. So we are very proud of you. Thank you so much for making India proud. Thank you so much. I request you to please have your seat. That's an amazing talk so we had. And a hugest round of applause. We have our chief guest here, Mr. Indrajit Lankesh. We are very honored to have you here today.
And of course, Sammy's Sunrise Boulevard is the place to be in Bangalore. This is a place where my friend and a very successful director stays as a neighbor, Prashant Neil, and another friend who's a Solicitor General, Prabhu Ling, is a neighbor. And of course, if a Miss Teen Universe from a place called Barkor, it's a town of temples, can come here and win a Miss Universe and come with us and spend time and buy a place here. For all of us, it's a place to be in Bangalore. This is the number one place to be living today in Bangalore, because it took me 2.5 hours to drive down in the city. So it's always getting out of the city is a real thing. So it's a pleasure and it's an honor, and it's a beautiful place. It's a dreamland, I can say.
Amazing insight, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So moving on.
2003, this is a place where I shot Aishwarya, and Deepika was just beginning her career. And that's how I met Mr. Sammy, and this is the place, this is the land where we shot a film called Aishwarya with Deepika Padukone's first film, and that's when I met Mr. Sammy, and he's a visionary. In in the 90s, he's come and invested here, and in 2000, early 2000, I shot a film called Mona Lisa, and then I shot a film called Aishwarya, and Deepika had come here, shot with us, and now of course she's a #1 actress, if not in India, in the world, I can say. So such an actress has come here and shot here, and such a visionary, Mr. Sammy, who's thought about this kind of a concept way back, 4 decades back. And today he's set up such a beautiful place, and it's a beautiful, fantastic, and it's an investment for the future, I can say.
Absolutely, sir. Who doesn't? Give a biggest round of applause to welcome her onto the stage. Can we have Mr. Ramesh, also the director of Sammy's Dreamland, onto the stage to welcome her? So she's a Miss Global India 24 and 25 and known as South India's supermodel, and she's not just a model, she's also a gifted dancer, and hailing from Bangalore, she's a racing star who's making India proud, and she's also a model and Miss Teen International 2022. So ladies and gentlemen, give a hugest round of applause to welcome her into the Sammy's Dreamland. Thank you so much, Mr. Ramesh. It's so nice to have you here. You have seen the videos, you have seen the project details. So what do you feel about it? And we want your insights regarding the projects which is coming Natures in Sunrise Boulevard.
Music off ಮಾಡು ಕೇಳಪ್ಪ. Music off ಮಾಡಿ.
I think the name Sammy Dreamland itself says everything. It's actually a dreamland filled with lot of greenery. Families can come, stay,
Music
take
ಬೇಡ ಆಫ್
a-
ಮಾಡಿ.
Yeah. So families can come in, and then there's a lot of greenery. There's so much area for children, and I think it's just so beautiful. And as the tagline says, the most upscale and luxurious residential community. I think it is luxurious, and it's a great investment. Thank you.
So thank you so much for being here. So we have a lot of things still happening. So I request you to please have your seat. Thank you so much. Okay, so moving on to the next very important chief guest we have. We're going to have onto the stage. So I was already introducing him, but how much ever we and can we have Mr. Ramesh to please come up on the stage to welcome him with the bouquet. Can we have Jayesh here please to welcome him with the bouquet? Before we go forward, can we have you on the stage? Sorry. So as you told, the real estate comes in the top when it comes to all other investment. I mean, whatever we have in the real estate comes to the top. And you saw the videos and you saw the project, how it's gonna come. So what is your insight regarding that?
I've already spoken about it, and I think everyone here are better informed and experienced than me in real estate, I feel, because they are in the business and they know more about real estate than me. But of course, as a layman, as a filmmaker, for anybody, my friends and anyone in the industry, their first priority is real estate, which is a very safe option to invest in. And more importantly, a place like Sammy's Dreamland. And a man, Mr. Sammy, who's my friend, I've been knowing him from 2 decades already. And he's a man with vision. He's a man of perfection. And he is always here looking after even the smallest of small details of how the whole layout should be designed, the villa should be designed. And he's got amazing taste, I can say that. Because you look at the man, his dressing style, and the way he comes out, presents himself, he is a man of perfection. And as I saw the video, even the making of the video, every small shots he was there, he was watching it, what I want as the visual to show it to the friends today. And I feel personally, I would like to advise my friends that this is the best investment to be here in Bangalore. And every one of you, I know, I think You're all from Bangalore, and we know how we are all struggling for space in the city. And this is like heaven, coming out and staying here. Already my friends, a lot of them have come here, and they are our neighbors here. So it's the best option for you all to invest here and stay here in Bangalore, in such a beautiful city, to enjoy the old Bangalore again, because we're all old Bangaloreans. We've been enjoying villas, the space, and the parks. And the Bangalore, as a concept, we're always living in villas. And this is the best place to be living and experiencing the old Bangalore, I feel.
Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Ramesh, to please come up on the stage with the bouquet to welcome him, please. So as we already told in the start, that he started as an entrepreneur when he was very teen into the garment industry, and then he came into the real estate and into the film production, and today he has produced 2 films, amazing films, and now today we are having the chairman of Sammy's Dreamland, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, who has been an inspiration, sir, for the whole generation. Thank you, Mr. Ramesh, for welcoming all our guests so patiently, so lovely. So here we are, over to you, sir. Please share, where did you start, how did you start, and what made you to be an entrepreneur?
Guys, what made me to be an entrepreneur? It's nature, it's the forces. When I was growing up, we are Sindhis, and my family had moved from Pakistan to India, and my family was well-to-do in Pakistan. They were very rich, but when we moved to India, they were literally, I was born in 1954, and the partition happened in 1947. And unfortunately, I still remember when I was growing up, I remember that we had a bulb, some kind of light, because that time the lights, India, a lot of places in India did not have lights. And in Pune, there was absolutely, India was a very, very poor country. We all grew up poor after the partition, especially us, because my parents had lost all their money in Pakistan, and I remember growing up in a chawl, and where we used to share bathrooms and stuff like that. But basically, I absolutely don't regret it. As a matter of fact, I am very, very proud that thing. I thank God that I was brought up in that atmosphere. Because I'll tell you something, I remember that, like I was telling you, there was no lights. So I remember when my neighbors got their light. Growing up, they used to live lighting laltane. And I remember there was no cooking gas. So they used to put those wooden cooking gases, the woods, and they used to make food. And I used to see those poor ladies, my neighbors. You can just imagine all that smoke going into them, and my God. Seeing the kind of, I'll tell you, most of you, a lot of you are a lot younger than me, most of you have absolutely no idea what poverty India was like. My goodness, so when my neighbors, I have seen those poor ladies bringing up and cooking and sitting hours after working. My neighbor was a nurse, and I remember she was a nurse. She used to deliver in a pediatric hospital, and she used to get 75 rupees salary. And her husband had left her, and she had 2 children. So she used to go work as a nurse, and then come back home and cook for her families. And actually, to be honest with you, no university in the world can teach you what I have learned, what poverty teaches you. I think I am so very proud. All the technology, whatever you may say, you can be an AI and you can do all the things, but certain things that life teaches you a lesson that no universities can teach you. So I still remember that, and I just want to, listen, I am not a visionary. All these things that you guys are saying, absolutely not. It was just things that forced me, and that's how I got to be where it is. And obviously when you live overseas for 50 years, what happens when you live overseas and you travel a lot, you develop a taste. You develop a taste for it, you see what it is. And unfortunately, what I see, we Indians are some of the brightest people. I'm sure many of you in the crowd are smarter than I am, or equally smart as what I am. But we really have to appreciate it. More than me, I must say something that I heard today. I was sitting with Swizzle's mother today, and Swizzle was telling me her story. She's 20 years old, and she's got a single mother. And Swizzle is just like me. This is her own dream. It was her vision. But I asked her mother, was it you who have encouraged her to be what she's doing? And she said, no, it's absolutely her. Swizzle herself said it. So more than me, I would like all of you all to please give a big round of applause to Swizzle's mother who has brought her up. Ma'am, I salute you more than me, and God bless you, and I hope your daughter does whatever. So moving on. So I think what it is, it's just natural. Having lived overseas, we can design and give. You see, we have US architect who does it. And I always, if you have a basic belief that you want to give value to your customers, if you go by the thing, see, I have no plans to become a biggest developer. We all basically, I used to take my children to the amusement park. I'll just talk to you about SAMMY'S DREAMLAND. So I remember when my children were young, we used to take them to Disney World in America. So when I saw what Disney World had, and when I saw all the rides and all those things, I just felt, our country really needs something like that. I felt our country needs an amusement park. I used to see the children, and I see how happy my children were. And when I saw the amusement park there, that's when I decided to bring it to here, so that every children can enjoy that. So that was what our vision was. And we want to be able to give a nice township, a community where people are happy. As a matter of fact, I think they've lined up somebody who's living here who would talk about it. But I just want to thank you all. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming here. Indrajit has been a dear friend of mine, as he just told you. There used to be a lot of amusement. I don't know, many of you are very young, and many of you might not remember SAMMY'S DREAMLAND, but there used to be a lot of movies that used to be shot. We won awards that time for the way the amusement park was, and a lot of movie producers used to come and shoot the films. And Indrajit was one of them, and we've been friends since that. And I want to thank you all again one more time coming here. God bless you all, and we will do the best we can, and we will make sure that whoever people who are buying here get good value for the thing. God bless you all. Thank you.
From the team, a special welcome to you. So please can we have a huge round of applause for Ms. Revati Kamath for coming here today, gracing this event. And I want you to share the insights now regarding the project. Over to you.
Thanks, Sunny sir, to call me here. And I know my son, Mr. Sammy, and my sons both are friends. And away out of it, me and Mr. Sammy we are also friends. And I visited this project long back, 5-6 months back. And today also, while coming inside, I felt this is the place we have to live. It is away from all the traffic and all traveling, and it is a beautiful connectivity. And this one now, metro is also coming. I think this is added advantage to buy a property here. Definitely, I'm also thinking of buying one and coming and staying in this surrounding. And it is like airport also, when we have to travel abroad or somewhere in the flight, and always we will be having tension from our Banerghatta Roadhouse to airport. It takes one state to other, city to other city, and so I'm thinking if we make a house here, it is very short time to travel to airport, and thinking about all these things, so many advantages are there in it. See, I think it is
Check.
just while coming, I saw lots of tree plantation happening here, and I would like to request whoever is doing the plantation, please plant native trees, and please don't this one non-native species we should not plant, and our biodiversity is going to spoil because of that. And nowadays, like that, no, in Bangalore city, lots of Conocarpus plantation is happening. Because of that, no, that I studied about Conocarpus, and we have made a team of people who are studying Conocarpus. It is very, very poisonous, and it impures the air, and lots of respiratory diseases is going to come. And here in this colony, at least, I request Rani sir, whatever the plantation happens, it should be studied, and planting should happen. Otherwise, see that everywhere Tabubia is spreading, Conocarpus is spreading, and how Nilgiri was spreading, and it spoiled, and acacia plantation happened, and it is spoiling our biodiversity. These are all making our environmental hazards, and definitely we need to take a call on this. And I can come, sir. I can come and do free this consultation and for the tree plantation. Even I can gift whatever the trees required here. No, I can gift all the trees here. And congratulations to all who bought villas here. And it is going to be a heaven. I know it 100%. Sammy sir, congratulations. Thank you.
Everything went so smooth in spite of all the rain and all the fluctuations which was happening, just because this happened because of the Raj event. So please give a hugest round of applause for the Raj events from Bangalore. So he's there, and one more person is there. Okay, they're all busy making it happen, the perfect one. And we have the selfie booth also for the pictures. So can we have all our guests there also for the pictures, please? So now it's a time